This is a very important update. I'll be going over an AI stock, my number one AI penny stock in the entire market. I loaded up heavily myself, but it is my number one AI penny stock pick in the entire market right now. So you do not want to miss this video. Make sure you like the video and put notifications on, because I have been giving you guys some really good plays lately. They only have 16 million outstanding shares, a $16 million market. And with this amazing share structure, only 16 million outstanding shares, they have not diluted shares in a very long time. They have multiple government contracts in different countries all over the world. CEO is in Washington, D.C. this week, saying the roadmap has been drawn. I'm expecting more government contracts. We have a lot to talk about today. The market is trending in the right direction. CPI data did come in, inflation data came in, and it was lower than expected. Once again, this doesn't necessarily mean that the Feds will not continue to hike the rates, which they probably will, but the market is headed in the right direction. As you can see, we're in extreme greed right now, pretty much in every aspect of the market. Just the other day, Elon Musk announced his new AI company, which could be a direct competitor to ChatGPT and many other AI companies. He said himself on a Twitter space that XAI will directly work with Tesla and also enhance Tesla's self-driving capabilities and much more. XAI will also be directly working with Twitter very closely, and a lot of other things as well. It looks like this could be very big. AI stocks are trending all over the market, all over the world. Have already been trending. AI has been trending, for a very long time now. Will this cause a even bigger uptrend in AI stocks? And it is very possible, with all this going on as more updates come out with XAI. But that being said, I have a bottomed out penny stock trading just around $1, right at 98 cents, with a $16 million market cap and 16 million outstanding shares. One that is developing smart cities all over the world, has multiple government contracts in multiple countries. The CEO is very busy in Washington, D.C. I'm expecting more government contracts very soon and more PRs and updates. This one is one that, I called another video. If you've been watching my videos for a long time, I actually called this play at 60 cents. We rode this one all the way to $3. We took profits, and now this stock is bottomed out. In my honest opinion, I actually got back in this play. It's bottomed out, in my opinion, at $1, just around $1. And, I think you can make a lot of money. This one is very undervalued, a market cap of $16 million, and they are developing smart cities. I gave you guys PLTR last video. That is one of my number one growth stocks. And if you stay tuned until the very end or just near the very end, I will give you one of my other number one growth stocks for this entire year and going forward, one that I am holding right now, one that you can hold the rest of this year, and I think you can make a lot of money. This is one that I'm holding long term, one of my number one growth stocks, like I said, so make sure you see that one as well. The put and call options 5-day average ratio, you can see this one is dropping, and as this one drops, it is an indicator that the market is bullish. So this one has continued to drop. As you can see, it's dropping like crazy. We are in extreme greed mode as of right now in the market, which is good to see. As you can see right here on the S&P 500 and its 120-day moving average, this orange line right here, we are trending above it, which is very bullish for the entire market. When we dip below that, it indicates that we are in extreme fear mode, or we're beginning in fear mode, but we are in extreme greed mode. And like I said, in a lot of aspects of the market. Ticker IVDA, Iveda Solutions. This is my number one play as of right now, my number one AI play for the short to medium and long term, trading just at $1. Actually, if you are one of my subscribers that have been watching and keeping up with my videos for a long time, I called this play just at 50 or 60 cents. This one went all the way up to just under $3. We made a lot of money here. Ever since then, this one volume has been dying out. As you can see, really no volume here. Volume's really dead, but this one looks to be bottomed out at $1 in my honest opinion. I got back in because I think it's bottomed out, like I said, and with any kind of PR, which I am expecting PRs, this one can really go up. Fundamentally, it's very undervalued. They are developing smart cities all over the world and AI security solutions. This is one you really have to watch. They have all kind of drones, all that kind of solutions. Definitely have to do your own research. With only a $16 million market cap, as you can see on Twitter, on July 14th, 2 days ago, Iveda president and Iveda Taiwan president are working with partners in the Philippines this week. So are more big contracts coming. Something is brewing. As you can see, that in just a few days before that, on July 12th, which was 4 days ago, Iveda CEO is in Washington, D.C. this week. The roadmap has been drawn. So I'm expecting more government contracts, more PRs. They are very busy. CEO is very busy. The team is very busy. This is one that, I continue to invest in, especially when this one dipped down to $1. I'm heavily in this stock, and you know, I think we can make a lot of returns. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you guys some ideas. At the end of the day, you really have to go in and do your own research and, you know, decide if you want to invest your own money in these companies. And guys, since we are talking about AI stocks, I have to talk about ticker KSCP, Nightscope Inc. This is an AI stock that IPO'd around $10 just around a year ago. This one IPO'd at $10, like I said, and just had a downtrend. You know, actually went up to a high of $16.29 that day. I believe when IPO'd went up to $16, then was just in a downtrend, tanked all the way down, bottom out around 50 cents, you know, stayed at 40 to 50 cents for a very long time, was completely bottomed out. That is when I called this play out, and we saw a 350% run from 50 cents all the way to $2.16. Nightscope Inc. This is one that has been running for a very long time. As you can see, I actually call this one on multiple videos. It's been in all my videos lately. And I said right here, KSCP, I called this one around 50 cents. I said we are about to explode. This one is up over 250%, actually up around 300% plus, I think now, ever since that post. You know, I called it at 50 cents, and now it's trading at $2.16. So, you know, I'm calling some very good plays here. Nightscope is an AI security company that designs and builds autonomous security robots that provide 24/7, 365 security to the public and private sectors. You know, this is one that is growing very rapidly, been going up for a very long time, has had momentum pretty much ever since I called that play at 50 cents. This one has been going up, you know, 20, 30%, 40% every day, something like that. Not really even having any pullbacks, just a straight shot up. So this is definitely one we have to continue to watch. It's always good to diversify your portfolio. So this one has been in an uptrend, up 82% in the last month. CLSK, Clean Spark Inc., a energy company that has a lot of momentum that I think has a chance to, you know, reach $10 plus, just my honest opinion. But, you know, I could be wrong, but this is definitely one we have to watch. They do have around 540 million total assets, and their revenue numbers are growing very rapidly. But looking at their balance sheet, you always add 3 zeros, but they have 531 million in total assets, and comparing that to their total liabilities, that's actually a pretty good ratio. Only 57 million in total liabilities, which, you know, compared to their assets is really good. Their income statement quarterly, they did $42 million in total revenue. Like I said, they are still losing, and, you know, in net income, they lost $18 million. But looking at their revenue growth in 2020, they only did $10 million in revenue, and in 2021 for under $40 million, and in 2022, look at this big jump, $131 million in revenue, and in the first quarter of 2023 already did $43 million in total revenue. And they have been in business for a very long time. It looks like, you know, they do have potential, although they are losing a lot of money. You know, their revenue numbers are aggressively shooting up, so we definitely have to watch this one. And looking at their net income margins for the last 3 quarters, always add 3 zeros, as you can see right here. At their last 3 quarters, they lost $42 million in net income, and then $29 million in net income, and then down to $18 million in net income. So not only are their revenue numbers aggressively expanding and growing really fast, their net income margins are improving as well. And keep checking their quarterly financials, and have, you know, we have to see how they improve their margins and how fast their revenue can continue to go up, because if it continues to go up like it has in the past, this is definitely one, you know, that I could see reaching, you know, $10 plus very easily. One of my number one growth stocks for this year and going forward is ticker SOFI, SOFI Technology Inc. ARK Invest and Kathy Wood just invested and bought over 420,000 shares of this company. This is one that I have covered before in the past, around, you know, $5, $6, or $7, something like that. I think it was around $5. This is one that I honestly think you can buy right now, even though it has been up this last year, up 44% in the last year. I still think this one will easily hit $10 plus, you know, and you can make money holding this one the rest of the year and long term. It's definitely one of my number one growth stocks to hold long term and medium term as well. That's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one.